Hey, what's going on, people? It's officially 13 episodes in. It's episode 13. Like I always say, man, thank you for all the love and support, man, for real. This episode, I got a guy by the name of Klus, man. He's what you call a real move maker. Like, if there's a way to make things happen on his side in a positive way, he tries his best to get that done. Like, he's not a person that you can honestly say is lazy. He doesn't take care of his business. He's about his business, man. He's always been about his business. And it's an honor to sit down with him and to share his story, man, because I don't think this guy tells us his story enough, man, and it's a hell of a story. So definitely something I would say that you should definitely check out and give a listen to, man. It's gonna be a real conversation today, man. Talk about a lot of different things, man. All right. So thanks again, as always. Thanks for checking out everything, man. Make sure you check out the Instagram for the show. It's at the Brian Johnson Show IG. Definitely follow, hit that link, check it out, and subscribe, man. All right. Otherwise, everyone just take care and be safe, man. Peace. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Listen, man. This is episode, this is like, whoa, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, this is episode 14? No, this is episode 13. What am I talking about right now? Yo, so this episode, like, I got my man Klus here. Now, for those who don't know, Klus is, how can I put this? Klus is an entrepreneur. He's a hustler, but honest and all things around, he's just a guy who, he believes in his community and he believes in his people. And I've known Klus for a long time. He's been honestly a good dude the entire time that I've known him. But he's just, let's put it this way, he's just a real guy, man. Just a real guy. I fucks with him. I've been messing with him for a long time. I've known him for a while. He's got his phone going off, so your boy, he's moving. He's got stuff going on over here. But he's been a real dude. He's never been a person I could say I couldn't trust. That's one thing I can say about my man Klus. Like, I could trust him. He's a good guy. Now, my man, tell the people about yourself. Who are you, my dude?
What up? That's a good intro. I appreciate that.
Not a problem.
I appreciate that, bro. Like you said, my name is Klus. You know, everybody know me in Klus the Bus, CB, 40 Love.
Yes.
I'm just trying to find, trying to find my way out here in life, man.
Word.
You know what I mean? Trying to find my way out here in life. Take obstacles and take chances.
Right.
But,
you've decided to you've put a lot on the line, man, and done a lot.
I don't like to toot the horn and all that, but
yeah.
I try to give back to where I'm from and
your community,
where I'm at. And,
yeah.
Even though I be trying to uplift a lot of people too. Even myself sometimes, because I've been in sticky situations. So, I'm trying, I'm just trying to show that it's an end of the light, and and you can't be afraid to do something, and take on the consequences of people don't like you.
Now, you grew up in Englewood, am I correct?
I'm from Harlem.
Harlem originally?
Yes, originally
from Harlem.
When I was about 12, 13 years old.
This is like the third or fourth person I probably interviewed right now who moved from New York to here.
That's what it was.
Right. My parents moved. My parents moved from New York to here.
There was a lot of people from New York.
Right.
Just moved over to Jersey.
How was that transition for you at first? Because you were a little older than most. Some come in when they're like they're young. They're like 5, 6 years old. You came over. You were like 12 at that point, so you still had a lot of connections.
Yeah. It was different. A lot of people like, Klus, nigga, you from Englewood, nigga, you been But when I first moved out here, I was 12, 13. I already had a mind of my own.
Right, you already had like a connection to the people over there.
I've been through Harlem shit.
Right.
What I mean? But it was hard. I wasn't the fly kid. I wasn't the kid. And moving over here, everybody had everything. You know what I mean?
Had you been out to Jersey prior to your move over here a lot, or you just kind of like you've been to like the mall or something like that?
I believe my grandma and my aunts from Teaneck.
Right.
They live on Circle Drive. I used to walk up to 7-Eleven. Used to be the old Carvel's.
Yeah.
Ice cream spot.
You taking it way back, bro. Yeah, you taking it way
so that's
back.
why I know that little Circle Drive joint right there.
Yeah.
On Teenage Road. So
Yeah.
I used to come out there. I thought we was like down south in the woods. to finding out we were just right across the bridge.
Seriously, like across the bridge.
Right across the bridge. I think I used to fall asleep and wake up and like, oh shit, we outside in the country. And shit.
So when did you first start feeling comfortable in Jersey? Like, all right, I live out here now.
When we moved out here,
with my peoples now.
I originally, when I first moved here, I moved to Hackensack.
Right. Okay.
Lived there for about a year, and then we moved to Englewood. And
That's a hell of a switch, boy.
could have been a Hackensack boy.
Well, I know.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
But yeah, we moved to Englewood, and I started playing basketball.
Okay. You started playing ball. So ball is a great way to meet people.
I was already nice in ball already.
Right. But you started meeting people around that time because of ball and everything.
Because of playing basketball.
All right. So ball kind of came into play. So tell me, how was that transition? So when you started meeting people, you started hanging out, was that like a big, so you started seeing your life kind of change because you were hanging out with people in Jersey more?
Yeah, because usually my coach from New York used to come out here and come get me every weekend.
Okay.
To come to New York and play basketball.
All right.
So once I started meeting everybody and started playing ball with everybody and started hanging with the kids in the neighborhood, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm playing in this tournament, so you know what I mean, in Jersey, so I started getting comfortable.
So that's the transition begins. That's the transition.
You know what I mean? I started getting comfortable. He stopped coming.
Right.
My mom couldn't, and we'd go back over see relatives and family, but mostly we trying to get established out here. So.
Yeah. Now, you moved over here with you have a couple of siblings. They came over with you, or they were like it was just you and your mom at first.
No.
Okay.
It was all of us.
Was that like a? Because I know once you come over here, you have siblings and stuff like that. You're in a new environment. Was it difficult on y'all at first, or was it like? It
was like I said, a lot of people out here had. Yeah. Had stuff that we didn't.
Right.
So we was,
kind of get used to that because I know when you come over here. And you see kids like I grew up in this area, right? So I would I would see kids who like I knew had a lot more money than I did, and their dads would come into the games. I didn't have my I don't know about you, but my dad wasn't around like that in the very very beginning when I was young. He came around, God rest his soul, but it was times where he wasn't there, and I used to see everybody with their peoples. You know what I mean? I got my grandfather, of course, because he's looking out for me, but they got their peoples like right on hand. Their moms were then putting in money and stuff. They involved in those. I wasn't always. My parents didn't always have funds like that to put me in like TBO or baseball and stuff like that. I know that transition must have been weird coming from Harlem, where everybody is relatively in a certain point of financially. When you come over here, and then there's these gaps between people. Tell me how that kind of like psychologically said, you know what, I got to get somewhere. I got to get some money. I got to get things going. Did that kind of like play a role in your life at that point?
Nah, it was all on my mom's, man.
Okay.
It was all on my mom's. Like, she seen that we didn't have what the other kids did, so
I know that
she worked it more. You know what I mean? I wasn't even in. I was just playing basketball.
So she just had you playing ball regularly. So like you didn't get a job.
She didn't want me to play ball.
Oh, she didn't want you to play ball?
No, my mom did not want me to play basketball at all.
That's mad strange,
she wanted me in the house.
Stop
helping her. You know what I mean? But she was, you know what I mean? She got it, niggas. Not the curse, but she got on her feet.
You can curse, bro. It's fine.
Yeah, but she got on her feet, and you know what I mean. She worked hard and put the clothes and stuff on her back, and then we started blending in. You know what I mean? I started getting cool with everybody.
Right.
Started, making a name for myself, in the neighborhood. Everybody, who's this new kid?
Englewood is a crazy place because it's one thing about Englewood. It's always like this crew rock with this crew. I remember back in the day. Who would you rock with back in the day? Because it was like high school. Because I remember Dog Pound, and there was like Mike Finner and all of them, and then they were all like...
Nah, he wasn't Dog Pound.
He was Dog Pound? Oh, okay, he wasn't Dog Pound. I didn't know. I know his brother, Joe. Joe was my man, so that's why who I know. And like...
It wasn't like we really had a crew. I know all the crews you're talking about, but...
Yeah.
It was just a group of guys that we was all together.
Okay.
We gave ourselves a little names, MU and YBS and all that stuff like that. It's like, but we ain't really go hard with that. Like, we just chill together.
We all had crews, man. I had crews back in the day when I was in high school and everything. So you're in high school.
Most of us play sports.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now you're playing ball. Did that discipline you enough to say, you know what, I gotta stick to my books, get my work done? Was it like that, or was it like, yo, I just want to go out and have some fun?
Honestly, could be having this interview.
Yeah.
Englewood is a strange town. You know what I mean?
At least you said it before I said it.
If I would have played ball in New York and grew up in New York,
Yeah.
I probably would have made it to the NBA.
All right, okay.
You know what I mean? I played ball in Englewood. It was a lot of distractions. You know what I
what
mean?
you're saying.
I started getting a lot of distractions. Even though I still played,
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean? I didn't take it serious like I was when I was in New York.
I got you.
You know what I
Because
mean?
ball is serious when you get down to certain points. Because I think for some people, that's the only way out. That's the only way out. So they take that shit life or death.
And I fell into the trap of Bergen County, Benjamin County.
So Bergen County is a trap if you have.
Yes,
It can be a trap, B. It can be a real trap. It gives you a
But you can
lure.
make your way out. You just got to work hard.
Word. Now you get out of high school at this point. I remember
College.
So you go to college.
Should go.
Did you go?
Yeah.
How did that go?
2 years, best time of my life.
Yeah.
Like it never happened. You know?
I went to college. I went to college for like 3 years, and I almost got kicked out. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
So when you went to college, how was that transition leaving? You left here, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
I went to Maryland, JUCO, Hagerstown, Maryland.
How was that?
It was
I remember you saying it was the best time of your life.
Best time.
But being out there.
out there. It was different too.
Yeah.
It was just like how I moved to Englewood.
Uh,
You know what I mean? It was just more white people.
Wow, I got
So,
you. I got
know.
you.
And honestly, it's just crazy. And Keith McKnight could co-sign this, and I think Corey Saunders was on the recruit too.
Okay.
The first day soon as we got off the bus,
Right.
soon as we got off the bus, the coach take us to McDonald's. This is 2000. The coach take us to 2000. The coach take us to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And it's an all-white town, so it's a strip with black people though.
Word?
One strip. A black guy walking up the block coming out of nowhere, and it's my cousin.
Get the fuck out
And
of
he's
here.
like, yo, Davon, what up? Now, my college coach is right here
Yeah.
looking at me like, how the fuck you know somebody out here?
Yo, I could have paid money to see your face.
Keith McKnight and Corey Saunders, you asked them, they would co-sign this.
I got
They
you.
would co-sign this.
I got you.
Came out of nowhere and said, I'm looking, I'm like, is that my cousin? Now, I'm on a college recruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the Hackentown, Maryland.
People
Hicks little town somewhere in Maryland, man.
people staring at you like, who's these black guys?
Yeah, you know what I mean? And another black guy come out of nowhere, start screaming my name, all ratchet, and I'm crazy. I'm like,
You just give credence to they think
I'm not getting a scholarship.
they think all black people know everybody.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you're not coming to my school.
So you're down there, you're playing ball.
Yeah, playing ball.
Playing ball. I know, like, while you're down there and everything, how was it like seeing your moms and them are back here and everything? How was that? How was that?
It was a
like,
struggle.
it was a struggle.
Yeah.
It was a struggle.
Yeah, my mom was struggling there.
Yeah.
It's the reason why I came back home.
Okay, I got you.
But
And your brother, you got a brother and a sister, I'm right, correct?
older brother and a younger sister.
Younger
a
sister.
younger brother and a younger sister.
Yeah, oh wow.
Yeah.
How was that trend? How was that for you being down there? Your family's up here, your siblings are up here, you down there. Was there like a pull, like they trying to get you to come home? How was that for you, like being away from them for so long? Because I know, like, were they getting in trouble? Were they good? How was that for you?
It was a fight.
It was a fight. I know
It was
that.
a fight. It was back and forth. You know, didn't have no money. Trying to call up. You know, they ain't got no money, so I can't really. So had to get it made me into a man. Had to get my first job.
How was
It was
that?
not really my first job. I worked summer jobs at the rec, but it was like one of my first jobs.
Adult
like,
jobs.
in a job place. You know what I mean?
Now, at the time while you're down there, how was your friendships coming?
I was.
You was
coolest,
Gucci?
the coolest cat in the fam. I rode with the best player on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's cool. How cool I was. You know what I mean? Best player on the team became my best friend. You know what I mean?
That's the homie. That's the homie right there.
And
That's
you know the
homie.
best player
That's
get
the homie.
everything. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man.
He gets everything. So you rolling with him. You know NBA plays and all that.
When you going out, you're like you're big man on campus at the end of the day, and you're in this foreign area to you.
Facts.
Did you always like have your head on a swivel just a little bit, like as
Oh
to?
yeah. I always just like, you know what? Everybody said I would never make it here.
Damn.
You would never ever make it to college. How you gonna make it? How? The way you are? How? And I just walked around the campus like, nigga, I'm here.
See me.
It's a JUCO,
Yeah.
whatever, but I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus,
You
bro.
know what I mean? They said I never would make it here. And I just keep on fighting the odds. You know what I mean?
Yo, first and foremost, that's got to be an interesting concept. You go from here to this place. You're in a highly multicultural area, regardless. Here,
all white people.
Yeah, and you're
They ride up and down this one highway all day.
and you're looking at
That's
this,
they fun.
and now your popularity jumps because you're in a place where you're already the minority on another scale, but you're also like doing big things within a certain construct.
And my two roommates was cheerleaders.
Oh,
Oh, don't forget that. It's
they
a
were
fact.
they were cheerleaders.
My two roommates were cheerleaders.
Get the fuck out of
My
here!
roommates.
Wow. So you pretty much knew a lot of people then at this point. Yeah, you knew everybody.
Yeah, we was all there.
All right. So tell me about when you came home, and how was that for you when you got back?
Reality
Reality hit
hard.
Yeah.
Life.
Did you get a mall job like everybody else?
Nah.
You didn't get a mall job? How you not get a mall job, B?
I
Like,
mean,
that's a normal thing for
you know
everybody to
what?
go work at Garden State Plaza, fam.
One of my guys down there worked in the mall in the sneaker place.
Okay.
And
okay.
I was like, I don't think I ever would fucking
You don't go work at Foot Locker like everybody else gets some
And he
kicks.
worked in Foot Locker.
Yeah, that's how you
That's
do
a
it.
fact.
You go work at a sneaker spot.
He used to
Get
get
money.
us all the sneakers and all that.
Shit, man.
And
Kadar,
I thought about it when I came home, you know what I'm saying? Should I go fill out applications in the mall? And I probably actually did, I think.
Okay.
And I don't think I got called back right away.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably was like, it's always after I'm like in deep in something.
Right. Did you get a call like, hey?
Then I get a call like, you know, and I'm like, you know what?
I remember Kadar used to come up to the mall every day, be come and get kicks, yo. My man K Loso.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kadar, man. Anyway, yo, so you're working and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
How's the life transition coming back now? Because I know that's got to be like a whole nother thing for you. I know you said it was hard, but like, how did you start eking out of that to build out your own kind of space for yourself?
Like I said, just coming back home, seeing the family not right, seeing the family not right, and seeing like, okay, vacation, I guess school, that's over.
Right.
What are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Now you're an adult. Now you're not a teenager where you could get certain stuff from certain people and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Now they like, nigga, you grown now. You know,
You got to feed yourself
Yeah,
now.
you gotta get it on your own.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
You know, I just, regular fall into the system, as they say,
The system, yes.
Stay cooped in their mind.
I used to
Set.
see you out back in the day.
Yeah, I was always moving. Though.
Moving there. You were always
I
on
was
the
always
move. I still saw you playing ball.
Yeah,
I still see you playing
it's a
ball and
fact.
shit, but
It's a
moving
fact.
around, and I would see you because back then, for all y'all don't know, we had a big. We're talking like circa 03 for those who don't know. We used to have a huge summer basketball game.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Fat Joe used to be there. Every celebrity you could think about, Dipset, all of them, everybody used to be out there.
Yeah.
We used to have a really dope night. That was like a dope night. Everybody be there. That's when I used to see you the most.
Yeah.
One thing about Klus is like you if something moving, he gonna be around.
Yeah,
he gonna be around.
I think that was my problem too much. I was always on the scene.
Yeah.
I was always on the scene.
But that's
too
the Harlem
much.
in you, I think, though, bro.
Yeah. Because I'm
can't-
pop up.
Yeah, I can't even front.
See what's going on.
That's not a normal trait.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I was always on the scene. Everybody used to always see me all the time.
Yeah.
Always see me all the time. I wasn't really into my like trying to business mind type
Now,
yet.
you spent some time.
Yeah, I spent some time.
Spent some time.
I did two bids.
Two bids.
I learned, come home, go back, went back, and, the last time I come back, I'm like, I can't do this no more. You know what I mean? So something had to change.
Right.
So I had to think of something.
Right.
And I was already messing with my man, CO.
CO now, okay. CO, you and CO grew up together, right?
Actually, that's a crazy. I don't know if we had time for all that. Okay. That story is crazy.
Let's run that real quick.
Okay.
Run that for me.
CO, CO moms, my moms knew each other from Harlem.
Okay.
The story is that they used to always see each other at the Joy Washington Bridge.
Okay.
When my mom used to come over, because my grandma and them lived out here, like I said, on Teaneck.
Okay.
So, and CO uncle and them used to live in Englewood too.
All right.
So the story is that they used to always meet up with each other at the Joe Washington Bridge,
Mm.
and me and she used to always play basketball when we was like 3 or 4 years old.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But then, but we didn't know that though.
Oh, wow.
Until we got older. And then they moms like seeing each other, and
This shit would only happen here.
yeah,
It only happens here.
Like, hey, Connie, and you know what I mean? They're like, y'all don't know y'all used to play with each other all the time at the Joe Washington Bridge when y'all was little.
Wow.
You know, I used to play basketball. I'm like, what? Like, oh, so I do this black ugly thing since I was 2 or so?
Yo,
like, I used
man.
to play with each other all the time.
That's crazy.
So,
Yo, that is nuts,
that's how me
man.
and Serial go back.
Damn, B. You taking it way back, man. Shout out to CO, man.
Yeah, but we been doing the music shit together.
Okay. How did that come about? Because I'll ask him down the road when I'm
I
about
used to be a little
Click.
fake rapper. you know
Okay,
what I mean?
okay.
Ice used to be, you know what I mean, little team.
What year was this around?
Oh man, I think we was originated. Like we was kind of pioneered then back then too.
Okay.
Even though they had what's the orphanage boys and all that.
Yeah.
But Sin
So-
Squad, this is like 03?
03. Wow.
03. I
Wow,
mean,
you're taking it. You're
yeah.
taking it in there.
03, we had the little Sin Squad.
That was,
thing
yo,
we used to
for
do.
those who don't, let me give you some context. 03 was a wild time for everybody. 02, this is Dipset. This is all the Atlanta rappers are popping at this point.
Everybody.
It's crazy. It's a crazy time. So, okay, so it was CO rapping too, or it was just you rapping?
CO, no, it was just me, Ice, and Joe.
Okay.
Joey 6.
Okay, Joe.
Um,
Shout out to Joe.
Joe had his own thing going on called Animal Click.
Okay.
I think it was called 7 Up before Animal Click, but it was just him and Gats.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Gats from Forest. But we was doing the music shit, and you know,
I always wondered how this
I
all
said, you
linked
know
up.
what? I can't rap. I sound horrible.
That's the bravest thing to say ever in life. That's the bravest thing I've ever heard in my life.
and the stuff that we was doing, I was finding like the shows.
Okay.
I was finding the interview people.
So you were becoming you were running
Yeah, so I just-
straight,
Yeah, so I'm like, I found our first show.
You became behind the camera at this point.
I think homeboy that died from T-Neck.
Whoa.
What's his name?
Jeez, man, you asking a question like that?
The kids used to throw all the shows all the time back in the days.
Oh, I know you're talking
The
about.
barber guy.
I know you're talking about too. I can't remember his name.
He used to
right
throw
now.
the shows back in the days.
Yeah.
I think he had diabetes or something.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't think of his name
but,
right now.
He had a show at the White Mall, a
Okay.
showcase.
Okay.
And I'm the one who booked it through him. I had a whole interview team come.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I paid for all that.
Right.
I got shirts made and all that. And nobody was even really doing that back then. You know what I mean?
So you were moving socially, like social media before social media.
There wasn't even no social media back then.
Yeah, you were just moving. moving. That's what I mean by socially. You were just
I'm
connecting
talking
with
about
people.
music-wise in the town, like booking shows and
But that's what people do now
Yeah.
on social media. You were doing that just
interview
grassroots.
guys, like somebody come and film us.
Yeah.
We made a whole little video, like going through Englewood, going to town. Like we
So
did a
you had
whole
the vision
we
long.
had a whole document.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I
you had
mean?
the vision long time ago, and that shit moves. But now,
I said I can't rap.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna stand in the background and you know what I mean, do this little A&R management type thing. You know what I mean?
I must commend you on that though, B, because you're honest. You honestly, you do business. You do
facts.
business. One thing I can say about you is you do business. It's not gonna be things might go left. Those things are out of your control.
That's right.
But when it comes down to doing business, you're gonna get the business done.
Facts.
That I
Ain't nobody can ever say I never.
Yeah. That's for
It's
facts,
time
B.
to lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
We rolling.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
that's
mean?
something I definitely caught on to. Now you and CO
Yes.
decide to click up.
Yeah, he got the Animal Click going. Me and Sin Squad fell out.
Okay.
So he had the Animal Click going. You know, CO's already my man already. Like
Yeah.
we hand in hand 50 grand. So you know,
It's only natural this
then,
was happening.
Yeah, and then his cousin started rapping called Main Scrap.
Yes.
And
Shout out to Scrap B.
I
Birds born.
remember when he throwing the CD at CO like, yo, listen to me. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, you know. CO played it for me like, yeah, you know, it's not all right. I didn't even like Scrap at first.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
I heard his
but-
voice, and then
yeah.
I heard his voice first when I started listening to him. Because at this point, I'm
I
rocking.
didn't like him at first.
I was rocking with Dubs when the first time I
crazy.
caught on to Scrap.
I said, I can rap better than him.
When I first caught on with
Facts,
Scrap,
I'm telling you.
I heard it. I started listening to him because I was rocking with Dubs, and I heard everybody talk about Scrap this, Scrap that. I'm like, who's this kid Scrap?
Yeah.
So I go listen to it. I hear his voice, and I'm like, oh shit.
It's real hard. It's
Yeah,
dark.
his voice right there. At a time when DMX's voice had kind of removed from the system.
Yeah, it did.
This could be a new entry into that system because now we had kind of like 50 came in and kind of washed a lot of people out of the system.
See, the thing made me go on board with Animal Click. I like the Scrap work ethic. He worked.
Yeah. He had a vibe. He get in that stew and he in there.
He's in the studio.
Yeah.
He going to the show.
Yeah.
2 people there. He's taking off his shirt, jumping in the crowd with 2 people.
Right.
You know what I
That's
mean?
a sign of an artist.
Yeah.
That's a sign of a real artist.
And when I seen that, I said, you know what?
All right.
Everything, I'm on with y'all.
Time
you
to
know
go
what I
forward.
mean?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
dig
mean?
it. I
So,
dig it.
you know, Animal Click. You know what I mean? We did a lot of shows in New York. I think won all of them. And that's how, you know, AK got their name, really.
Right.
In the music.
Something I meant to ask you, right? Now you get what I'm like. You in basketball wise, like I skipped over this, and I should have asked you this from the jump. But like, who influenced you, like as far as basketball goes? I know I'm jumping around a little bit, y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry, audience. But
MJ.
like, who MJ was straight MJ?
Yeah, nobody else.
Did you grow up a
MJ.
Knicks fan?
Well, the Michigan too.
Michigan.
Fat Five.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Come
Michigan's my favorite team.
on. Come on, man. Like
In the world.
Fat Five. If it wasn't for Fat Five, a lot of things didn't happen.
Just because of Fat Five.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was the Fab Five. Like, who would you? It was always MJ.
Yeah, man. Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan.
How did that go? You know,
I mean,
the Knicks were good around that time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
and you're from New York, and you know, it was kind of.
I mean, it's Michael Jordan.
Oh, that was so fucking terrible. Fucking.
Hated the Knicks.
Oh
You know
God!
why I hated the Knicks because my father.
This interview is
Love the
over.
Knicks.
Done.
Yeah.
We're over.
Yeah. I get it all the time.
Yo.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah, let me tell you something, man. If you from here and you ain't a Knicks fan even a little bit, it's
I'm
weird.
not even a little bit.
Damn, it's so
Not
weird.
even.
So weird.
I would like to see y'all win.
At least one in your lifetime.
At least one.
Will you turn up if they do? Not as much as if the Bulls won another chip, right?
I mean, the Bulls, man. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
still
like-
a Bulls fan.
Because CO is a Broncos fan, and he's not a Giants fan. He
He's a
weirds.
flippy-flopper
Yo, he weirds me out sometimes with that. I'm like, yo, bro, you're like the only Broncos fan in like 30 miles here. So wait, all right, so that was a big influence on you was MJ and everything
Yeah,
else,
right.
and that inspired you. Did MJ inspire you off the court too? Like you want to aspire to being great like that, to like other things. Now that you're in this you're into the industry, you know. What I mean? Or
Well, Mike is the greatest, man. He just
right.
the
What I'm
greatest
saying
at-
is like who might have inspired you as an entrepreneur at this point? Because we got on the court, we got MJ, but as an entrepreneur, who inspires you?
like Diddy.
Did he?
You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Puff, Dame Dash a little bit.
Ah,
You know what I mean?
crazy Dame.
Yeah, but you know, business wise, as when he talked, like people put him this me now. I seen when it first happened when it came out. Like he's telling the truth. Like it can't be one boss.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Everybody got to be bosses. 'Cause if I go down,
Who
and you, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? That shit is true though.
Yeah, it's very true.
You know what I mean?
Did you ever, while you were looking at starting a business, you started clicking up with CO. Diddy is somebody who influenced you a lot, and you saw how he was doing things. Dame Dash too. So Rockefeller played a role.
Yeah,
definitely. Rockefeller played a role.
And I wasn't even a Jay-Z fan, but
Huh?
I like their business.
I was going to talk about that. Who's your rapper inspired, but not a Jay-Z fan?
Nah.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Nori.
Okay, fuck this shit. All right, I can't say that. You remember when Nori's CD came out?
Oh man.
Do you remember how
That's what I'm
fire that
saying.
was, bro?
Capone and Noriega
Yeah.
played a big part of me moving out here. Now, when I didn't know nobody,
Right.
going to school and leaving school, I used
Yeah.
to put this tape in the Walkman, just walk home and just listen to Capone and Noriega all day.
That
You know what I
that
mean?
War Report album, I don't care what nobody says, to me is in the top 10 greatest albums ever made.
Oh, yeah.
For me. You know what I mean? I
For
know
me, definitely,
for me, I know a lot of people really going whatever, but yo, that album was the ish. That and I just love Nori's album. I remember when it came out.
Yeah.
I was back and forth through Englewood and everything. And the homie Christine Conyers got me the CD early from a DJ she knew. And I had the CD. Yo, when I tell you, I think I scratched that shit up a million times. I played that shit out every other day. What? Well, yo, that shit was my shit, B. And after that, like, I was a Nori fan for life. Like, that man could do no wrong. I was a Nori fan forever. So Nori's your favorite rapper.
Nori's my favorite rapper.
Who's your favorite? So I'm guessing Capone and Noriega is your favorite group, I'm guessing.
The Locks.
The Locks?
Yeah.
Okay. I fucks with you now.
Yeah.
The Locks We On the Street is a classic, classic
I
album.
grew up in that era, man.
Yeah, so that's for all those young boys who listen to this right now, probably like, who the hell y'all talking about? Believe me, you can definitely understand that. How can I put this? The Locks, Nori, Capone, Noriega, all these people, they played a major role
in my life.
Major role, and people that you look up to in their lives, man. A lot of people. Even to this day, man, like, you see rappers, you see they out there, you know, making songs and everything else. Trust me, these dudes were those dudes for you. What they are for you right now, they were that for us back then. Mm-hmm. They were the shit for us. Now, you kind of looked at Diddy, you kind of looked at Jordan, you looked at all these people that had done amazing things, and I'm guessing at that point, the whole time in your life, you've been inspired to try to do something great. Mm-hmm. You want to do something great, and I'm guessing when you clicked up and you started your company, how did it really start to work that you were gonna like go forward with it? Was it like a back against the wall kind of situation?
Yeah. I had a little setback. Mm-hmm. Went to the halfway house.
Yeah.
Did 90 days through the summer, bleeding heat. Did 90 days in the halfway house. Mm-hmm. And I came up with 40 Love.
Okay.
That's when 40 Love clicked.
Nice.
In my head. You know, and I came home. I said, "I'm a boss."
You put your foot down, like, I'm not taking this on. I'm a boss, B.
Yeah, I came
straight
home
like that.
I'm a boss.
Yeah.
You know, CO. You know, Animal Click. I'm still gonna be there. We still family.
Right.
But
I gotta do my own thing too.
Gotta do my own thing.
Right.
40 Love Management.
Mm-hmm.
And just took it and
been riding with it ever since.
And just roll with my own business.
Who was the first artist that you worked with?
Jux.
Yeah.
HP.
How did that go? How did you meet him?
Well,
did you know him already? Or?
Yeah. I've been knowing him.
Okay.
You know, if people don't know, Sirius Jones, the battle rapper.
Yes.
Famous battle rapper Sirius Jones. It's his older brother.
Okay.
So we all grew up in Denton Park, in Englewood, and I knew Hassan, Jux, HP, whatever you want to call him, since he was little. And when I came home, and my cousin Mel was like, "Yo, you know, I mean, Jux is nice rapping." I heard him rap before, but I really never heard him record rapping.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's a whole different story. You hear somebody spitting, and then you hear him record. You gotta hear how it sounds over a track. You know what I mean?
So I heard a couple of tracks from him. I'm like, this kid is nice, you know. And I said, you know, let's do something.
Okay.
Let's see where this go.
Right.
And the first,
you
hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The first 6 months, I mean, from like being in the neighborhood, 40 Love was everything.
How'd you come up with that name?
You know, it's a street name.
I got you.
I don't want to really say it on it. It's a street name.
If I don't ask that question, people go ask.
At one time, I think everybody, every day, I think to today, but at that one time when we first dropped 40 Love and social media and all that stuff like that, I think everybody asked me, "What the fuck do 40 Love means?"
That's a question. Like, it's a question you gotta ask, because you're gonna be like, it's not something. It's not a common thing for someone to ask.
But 40 Love is actually like some tennis shit, though.
Yeah,
you know
I know.
What I mean?
I know that.
So that's why I put the 40 Love Nation.
Yeah,
you know.
I think I like the name, and I like how you guys stay in uniform with it. That's for sure.
I always have my guys dressed up.
When did it come up? What year did it come about? I just want to make sure.
12, 13.
12, 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
12, 13.
That was a rough summer. I was just recovering from the freaking, what's that, what happens when, the recession.
2013,
yeah.
No.
I was recovering with a bubble pop for me.
Yeah.
Everything went kind of downhill from there. Now, I started my own company. I started Circle of Success around the same time. Okay. Circle of Success. So I know, because I was there. I was watching it all go down.
Yeah.
Now, so CO's rocking with Scrap. You got who you got going on.
Yes.
But you guys are still intertwined.
Yeah,
and sometimes it's like hard to
doing shows
differentiate.
together.
Yeah, it was like everybody's in the, and it's like
now we got a two-headed monster.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's
mean?
like it's moving. And I would always see you guys, okay, I'm over here, I'm doing this, but all of a sudden it'd be like, Animal Click right here. It'd be like right tight. And did you ever feel like you guys were losing, you might have lost your identity in that, or you were just always like, okay, you know what, it's always going to be this and this, we're together?
No. Yeah, we always had a, like.
Because sometimes people get overshadowed and lose their identity.
If I get like a show notification or I see a show we could book, it's always, I hit CO and like,
okay,
yo,
I got you.
Trying to do the show? You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because we was going, like I was just telling CEO the other day, like, we was going to the shows 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was really what we was really on that. Like, Tuesday we downtown.
Right.
Thursday we downtown. Saturday or Sunday we back downtown. Tuesday, that next, like, we was, and that was, you know what I mean, kids constantly working. Like,
right.
We was everywhere. You know what I mean? And that's a major what I be talking about now with the
young people.
With these young artists.
Yeah.
Like, you don't see them everywhere. You just see them.
The SoundCloud life.
The SoundCloud life.
Yeah.
Like, and, you know what I mean?
It's not, that doesn't actually really make you an artist.
And just, you know, make an Instagram clip and put it up. You know what I mean? Like,
let me ask you about that. When social media now, so give it a circle around 2013, social media began to really take its fold.
Facts.
Like it was coming in. How did that work for you with Facebook and then eventually to Instagram? How did that kind of work for you at that point?
Well, I think at the time, CEO was trying to get a website. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, damn, we don't need a website because they just started this Instagram shit.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And it was Instagram.
It grew quickly, didn't it?
Yeah. You know, Facebook was crazy. It was growing. But we wasn't even really getting into it. Like, we were still making CDs.
Oh, wow.
We were still doing CDs. We wasn't even putting shit on sites yet. You know what I mean? We was printing up scrap CDs, going everywhere, passing them out. Everything.
Passing out the CDs is a lost art. You know, it's a lost art. That was like, you really connected with the people.
I just passed out these CDs I got right now. The mixtape, Voice of the County mixtape, just drop right now. Just pass it out everywhere.
With the location nowadays, you pass a CD. You gotta put the location where they can find it online on there, so they know. Look, you can pop this in.
I just dropped it on SoundCloud too last night too. But like back then we wasn't even like it was there, but we wasn't. That wasn't our focus yet.
Right.
We were still moving in the streets.
Right.
Going everywhere, touching the people.
Was doing talent shows and doing like not even just talent shows, but doing like showcases. Was that still a thing? That was a thing back then. Did you guys do a lot of those? And from that, did you start to formulate a plan to go and do your own thing?
Well, talking about me about doing the 40 Love thing. Yeah, I mean, I used to book jukes on different type of shows than with Scrap.
Right.
Would do like, you know what I mean, like me and my cousin Maya, we met up with a guy named Jay Hicks. Okay. I don't know if everybody know him. Like he plays a major part in producers.
Okay.
Like he's like the producer guru.
Got you.
You know what I mean? And we ran into him and you know what I mean, do our journeys with Scrap doing, you know what I mean, showcases. And he just put us on this, like he do shows all over the world. Right. And he do like producer shows all over the world. So he like, y'all could travel with me.
Right.
So we did our own little tour. You know what I mean? Like we did our own little 40 Love tour up the whole north. You know what I mean? So after that, we came home. 40 Love was like I said, the thing in the streets. We just started doing our own show. You know, Scrap was doing his own shows, but we just started doing our own shows too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we had our own little.
You solidifying your movement. I totally understand that. There comes a time, I think, with everybody, we always gonna rock together, but I also gotta do my thing. And I appreciate that you and CO still, at the end of the day, remain close as fuck through all that. Because I mean, some people. Keep it true with you. Some people they're gonna get jealous if you blow and they don't, or if you moving over here and you getting some bread and they just sitting up there stagnant. It drives people crazy when they're not at the same level as someone else. But one thing about you and CO, I can always say, because you guys grew up together, you guys have that mutual respect for each other. It's like, I want to see him do well. I want to see him do well. We're not going to get into anything else. So you're moving, you're getting things rolling at this point. Now you're a dad.
Yeah. Right in the middle of it, I ended up becoming a dad.
Yeah.
You know. And
How was that for you?
That's when life really
Smacked you in the face.
Yeah, smacked in the face. Because I was still, even though I was still doing the For Your Love thing, I was getting into a lot of unnecessary
drama
shit.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? That's when I turned to like, I retired the drama. You know what I mean? I don't know I don't think a lot of people know what that means.
Right.
To like, how you gonna tell you like, if a nigga get up in your face, you ain't gonna do nothing? You know what I mean? Not saying I'm not gonna do anything.
Right. But
It's
you're
not,
like,
I'm not gonna put myself in that place
Feel that.
to be there.
Yeah.
So we could get into this drama.
Right. I got somebody else to live for at this point.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying if I walk in my house and a nigga smack me, I'm not gonna smack the nigga back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I know now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put myself
In that place.
in a place where I know it's possibly we could get it and possibly not. So that's what I say. You know what I mean? I retired from all that. I don't want to be. I might pop up here and there, but I just stay. You know what I mean?
So
doing
now
what I'm doing.
you're a dad. You moving forward. You got a daughter, correct, and everything. And now through this, how's your family handling everything that's going on? Because I know that's got. Sometimes now you got a kid. You're moving forward with your own life. Now you're starting a family on your own.
Yeah, I mean, if my family is good. I mean, you know, you have ups and downs.
Right.
You have
Because I know that plays a big role with you. I've always noticed that. It's a big role. Family thing is big.
Yeah.
You ever follow this man on Instagram? You can tell his family means the hell means the world to
well,
him.
you know, I'm from a block. You know what I mean? So when you from a block, and not saying, you know, I mean, people in England, they're not from like a confinement of a place. Like a block, I'm from a block where you couldn't even, like, you get towards up the block, the older guys, they're like, nigga, go back down the block. What are you doing coming up here? You know what I mean?
Back there.
I ain't talking about the hustlers.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the older fellas. They right there before the hustlers.
Right.
Go back down there. What are you doing coming up towards the beginning of the block? Go back. So, you know what I mean? My family was always sheltered to a family.
So you always had that somebody there, somebody saying something. Yeah. Now you feel as though the roles are reversed. Now it's your turn to be that guy in a way.
And I grew up with a lot of females, so I always been one of the guys of the family.
Right.
You know, some of the guys in my family locked up was all dead. So I always feel like I got to be the big brother.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how I see myself in the streets. You know what I mean? Or out here in the neighborhood.
So you take that term young OG seriously.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself the other day, I said, you know what? I'm probably like one of the last OGs. You know what I mean? Because I grew up with OGs that gave back to his peoples
and fed them knowledge.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And give them the knowledge, like you said.
You
know what I mean? And I think a lot of people never grew up with that before. A lot of these young people now never grew up with that. They don't know how to take that because they take it as like you try to tell them what to do.
They think you're preaching to them all the time.
You know what I mean?
Like
how this nigga talking to me and he did that and he did that. You know what I mean? But, you know, I'm the guy out here that's doing something.
Right.
I'm not, you know, and a lot of people take that a different way too. Like, so are you trying to get brownie points? Like, no, I'm doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm doing my thing here, man.
I'm you know what I mean? I'm doing events. I'm doing tournaments.
Speaking of events and tournaments, now you started a tournament in the park. What's it called now?
It's called the Whip Wop tournament.
Whip tournament. Now, why did you start that?
And
when can people attend it?
It's always the last summer of August.
Okay.
Always the last Sunday of August. Last Sunday of August is always. It's just something that we was already balling in the park. We was already playing basketball versus each other in Rock Creek, versus King Gardens, Parkview, you know, uptown, downtown. We always playing against each other. So, you know, at that time,
Englewood is not the biggest place in the world, but where we grew up, you identify yourself by what park you grew up by. If you grew up in, like, I grew up in Teaneck. We identify what park you grew up. If I grew up by Votee Park, and you from Votee Park. If you from Tryon, you from Tryon. You from Argonne, you from Argonne. These places is where you grew up. That's where you identify from. In Englewood, it was pretty similar too, though, right?
Yeah. I mean, McKay Park is the 4th Ward.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Rock Creek.
Right.
And, you know, Park View is a part of McKay Park, too. You got the West Side, Dory.
Right.
You know, you got Morris on the 2nd Ward. But, yeah, we like I said, at that time, it was it was going on like on TV, the police killing each other, killing people. And people don't know that this kid named Whip Wop, Sean, like, Keith, like he died in Englewood. The police choked him, and you know what I mean. And
that's wild.
He ended up dying.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, by police brutality. So you know, I just wanted to give it a name that means something.
Right.
Not just saying just the 40 Love tournament or just the Klus tournament.
Yeah.
Like nigga, we a Klus tournament. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give a name, and a lot of people who say, "Why you don't call it the other person?" Like it's not about just Whip Wop now.
Right.
You know what I mean? I named it that.
Right.
But it's about everybody.
I remember when I saw it, I was like, "Yo, this is dope."
And it was just a pop up. The first day was just a pop up.
Yo, when you did that,
the first day was like
I remember the first one.
The first day was like we're gonna go there, we're gonna barbecue,
right?
And then everybody just text everybody in their phone.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it just got crazy. It got so crazy within the hour. Like it was like about 200 people there.
Man,
just a pop up.
Yo, man, I remember. Because I knew everybody from Englewood. Yeah. I knew everybody from Englewood.
Everybody was there.
Yeah, it was wild. Hackensack,
everybody there.
It was just like I was like, wow, man. Like I didn't expect this to come together so quick, but you did it. Yeah. And then I was like, all right, this man Klus, he really about his business. Yeah. Okay, now.
Selective. It was me and 3 other guys.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I don't really. I know you. You know what I mean. So I'm like, you know what I mean. Like I like if it had been like. I guess you could say, official tissue. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like Eddie and Reem and the rest of them. Yeah. Like, I know what they do. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I had never seen you do you. Yeah, and you did you. And I was like, oh, okay, this is dope. This is dope. Yeah. Now, it's been how many years has this been going on?
This is the 6th one. It's supposed to be the 7th, but this is the 6th one. We skipped a year, but this is the 6th one.
Nobody really gets to that, V.
And we have the mayor, we got the council guy, we got everybody behind us. They want us to have it every year.
Yo, you know nobody gets to that, right? Yeah. Nobody gets that far. Yeah. Usually something dies out.
Now they come out to the game like they want this to be a forever thing. You know what I mean?
Now with the community what do you do for the community with this?
The second year I say, you know what, we just not gonna just have a tournament,
right,
don't do something.
Yeah,
and it's the last Sunday of August. Ain't school coming around. So, I just told all the guys that helps me out put this together. We're giving out school supplies.
Good stuff.
You know what I mean? Free food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shirts. Kids have the water fights. You know what I mean?
I think that's so, man. I got to tell you, man, I'm
for the kids,
super proud of you with this shit, man, because that's just dope. Because nobody does that. Yeah. Nobody does that. Unless they they do the tournament, but it's like they charging all the vendors there. Yeah. They getting bread from everybody. And then nobody getting nothing from the community. They're just there for that night and everything. Yeah. I think that's really fire, bro. Yeah. When can they expect to see it? Is last Sunday of the summer, you said, right?
August.
Last Sunday of August. Okay.
Whatever the last Sunday is.
Circle that date right there,
it's the Whip Wop tournament. Yeah. It's at Denton Park this year.
Yeah.
Off of Lafayette.
Nice, bro.
And we circle the parks every year.
Nice.
We just go around. We at Denton. Next year we be at Morris. The next year we be back in Rock Creek. Then we back at Denton. So we just circle around the parks every year. And the kids, they love it.
And you get the community loves it. Man.
Yeah. Everybody loves it.
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean? Every year it gets bigger and bigger.
That's that's a big thing, bro.
Like people out of town knows about it. You know what I mean? Like for real, man.
Now you're getting a lot of notoriety because of the stuff that you're putting on for the community. So within the area, you're getting a lot of notoriety.
Yeah.
What made you? Because all of a sudden you move into battle rap. Yeah. Now you came up to my first podcast that I was on.
Yeah.
You came up there with Sirius and everything.
Yeah.
And that was shout out to Venedra.
Yeah, the coffee, the Wi-Fi coffee.
Wi-Fi and coffee. Yo, shout out to her, man. That's the inspiration. She was the 3rd episode on this podcast. Make sure y'all check that out. Mm-hmm. He came up there, Sirius Jones. We had a great interview.
Yeah, it
was a good interview.
Yeah,
and we talked about the battle rap scene and how that came about because Smack DVD
Yeah.
It's been around
everywhere
for a while. French and them, even prior to that, with what they were doing. But Smack DVD preferably was battle rap centric, and now you bring that here to a certain extent. Where did you see the thirst and the idea to do that? Because it's a different kind of thing when you go and do that. Because everybody want to be rappers, but not everybody want to be battle rappers.
Battle rap, I never really liked the battle rap.
Well, I joined the club, brother.
You know, I never really was a battle rap. I never really was a battle rap. I never really was a battle rap fan until, you know what I mean, until I started seeing Smack DVDs and all that. But this kid in the neighborhood, he just came up to me and he was like, yo, Klus, you got a lot of followers. I see you doing parties. Mm-hmm. I see you doing a lot of shit. Like, I battle. And he was like, you know, his name is Major, and he was like, this kid, Joe Scrap.
Right.
I want to battle him. Like, yo, try to put something together. You know what I mean? He like, try to put something together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I'm like, a battle rapper fan? Like,
I can see you staring at the ceiling for a minute, like, how am I gonna do this?
I took his number down. I thought about it and shit. So I go home, start watching some more battles. You know what I mean? I was actually at the battle rap with Mook and
Wow,
Mook.
And,
no, not Mook. It was T-Rex and Casa.
Okay.
I was at that battle rap.
Oh, wow.
You know, back in the days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just happening to be there in Harlem on the block, and then these niggas just came out of nowhere, a whole crowd of people, and then just started battling.
We call that flash battle right there, out the blue.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, shit, it's a battle going on?
Word.
But yeah, this kid Major and Joe Scrap just came and just, and I hit him back like, you know what, yeah, let's do something. And, you know, my man Jefferson and Burgerfield got the clothing line thing over there.
Yes.
I was already cool with him and shit. So I was like, yo, let me use your back please.
Right.
And just put it together.
That shit was major, bro.
And that was
it got heavy in the streets. I remember it got heavy in the streets.
You know,
like,
I promoted it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I be doing my little flyers and, you know, little cards and stuff like that. So
I think it was dope that you did that, like at that time. Because I think what was in Loaded Lux and all that battle rap started getting really popular for a hot minute.
Yeah.
And then they performed it. I remember they got on the BET Stage Awards and they were performing and stuff. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I think battle rap was getting kind of
it was getting crazy. But now you've kind of carved out your own niche for Jersey battle rappers at this point.
Yeah, you know, I had to do some research and see the guys. You know, like I said, the first card was only like 2 battles.
Right.
You know, and it was in the backyard. You know, niggas like to eat, so I gave them this food, little drinks.
Yeah.
So that was the first joint, and I got a good response from it.
Right.
You know. It was like, yo, that shit was dope.
Yeah, because once people feel it's something that they can get behind, they're going to jump right on it.
Yeah.
So
I did it again.
Yeah.
Got a nice, good response for it. A lot of people showed up.
Kind of like the Whip Wop.
Yeah.
Keep going. Get good response.
You know, then we just put it in play.
How did that do for you personally? For you to see things that you're putting together come together
as another stock. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I got the, you know, and this is all free. I ain't talking about stock like making money off of it.
Right.
Because I wasn't charging nobody or nothing.
Right.
And I was just coming in my pocket with everything. So it was just like another, you know, something else I could do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You get there.
You know, I'm just do. You know what I mean? Like people don't understand. Like from watching Michael Jordan made me want to play basketball.
Right.
So the kids watching us out there playing ball for our side of the town hard, them kids gonna want to grow up and play basketball.
Yeah.
Some kids that like battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gonna want to grow up in battle or rap. You know what I mean?
But you're giving them that place where they can find it.
Where they can find it at.
Yeah.
See, that's what people don't understand. When you're not having nothing and there's nothing to do, you can't find the information. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't find the information that's right.
You can't.
And then you can't get the idea because you can't visualize it. Till you can visualize, just like they always say, well, they see you don't see no black men doing this and no black men in this. How are we supposed to visualize what a black man is supposed to be if we don't see it?
Yeah.
If we don't see it, so you got to see it. You know what I mean? Like I always tell people, if you can see it, you can. If you believe it, you can see it, but you got to see it to believe it.
Facts.
So I commend you on that, on starting doing that. Now, where are we at with it now? Like, how are we looking right now? Where are we at it right now? Because you're coming off a big show that you just had with a bunch of artists.
Yeah, in December.
Yeah.
And that was crazy.
And then you're here now, and you're just coming off the show. We're doing this interview now. You just came off a big show that just went down.
The Voice of the County.
Yeah, Voice of the County. Like, how is it dealing with these artists when you're trying to be when you're the center? And everyone's got to come to you for the access.
What, the truth?
Yeah, you got to give an honest truth.
Shit.
You got to give the honest truth. This is a podcast. This is 100 all the time.
Oh man, just have Tylenol, Henny, and a blunt.
Because the niggas is gonna get on your last.
All day.
He gonna get on your last.
Man, just have some. You just gotta fight. You gotta fight through them.
Have you seen a change in the artists now than you did back then?
Yeah, a lot of them was kind of broken at first. You know,
okay.
had to put them in place.
Put them in place.
You know what I mean? Because they all come from all different places.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they looking at this guy like,
yeah,
this guy from Englewood, New Jersey. He from Camden and shit, telling me what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and then they like, nah, this nigga really cool. You know what I mean? Kids from Patton, like, nah, I really fuck with this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I had to earn their trust.
Yeah.
You know
they don't necessarily, they think where you from is not, to them, is not the big city. Yeah. So they underestimate you.
Yeah, facts.
And then they don't know you because they're trained to not trust nobody from not from around their way. I understand that. Yeah. We kind of were the same way. You really outside of this area, we don't really trust too many people because we all come from different places. Yeah. But when you grow up with people and you don't know that person, you still gonna feel kind of a way. Yeah. And then you earn their trust, and now you're here with it, and you got them in these shows. Is it hard to get them to give you the tracks, put the things together to do a show? Some of them don't know how to perform, but they want to be on the stage?
Yeah, it's a lot of them, man. We could talk about that all day.
we got to do a special podcast for that.
It's a lot of these guys out here that's, when you hear them, they sound good, but they don't know how to, you know what I mean, get to you know what I mean, where tracks. Drops,
right?
You know what I mean. Put it together,
right?
And, you know what I mean. Just have this done already. You know what I mean.
Who do you think is doing it as far as artists go now, in big time, like big artists you look at now and you say, all you young artists, you need to take a look at this artist and how he's moving, and who do you see out here right now that you see that has got a good chance of moving and being something special?
I mean, all the old guys are still doing their thing, I guess. Right. I think you got to look at them.
Right.
Because if you can still make yourself relevant from when you used to be back in the 90s, people have drop-offs.
Yes, significant drop-offs.
Yeah, they could do 5, 6 years or even 2 years, and you'll never hear from them again.
Word.
They can have a hit song or they can have a hit album.
Yeah.
And then you never hear from them again.
There's quite a few of those.
You got the guys that's still in the game, like that you hear, like Fab and Jadakiss and even Cameron and you know what I mean. Like these guys are still relevant.
Jimmy just came out with a joint the other day.
Like these guys are still relevant in the game. Not saying that they're the hottest guys in the game,
right.
But you still hear them, still hear their name,
right.
They still doing shows. You know what I mean? So you got to look at the older guys.
Right.
You know what I mean? But as artists out here, I mean, there's a lot of talent out here. It's a lot of talent out here. I'm not going to say who's the hottest or who's on the rise. Everybody knows.
I was wondering if you go rock with it or not. I was sitting there like he might say it.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because you're going to be like, oh yeah.
Your phone will blow up.
Yeah, or you would buy it.
When this drops, your phone will be off the thing. Like, you didn't say me, bro. Why did you say me?
Right? But I'm going to tell you though, you know what I mean? I work with Zeus 44 Records.
Okay.
And that's my family.
All right.
So, that's what you know what I mean, that's what that's what my liability. My loyalty is. You know what I mean? Right now. So,
I got you. So now that you've made a name for yourself. It's not kinda. You have. You made a name for yourself.
I would say so. I don't know if everybody knows me, but I would say so.
When you've made a name for yourself and everything. How is everything personally taken for you now that you're here and you've kind of made a name for yourself? How are you taking it all in? You're just like, yo, I gotta work, or do you feel like sometimes I just need a break? I need to just take some time to soak this all in.
Yeah, I think after this last show,
you need a second to take it all in.
The summertime coming back around.
Yeah,
my daughter's getting older, so I think after this last show, we ain't gonna really get into details, but I just gotta do, just fall back for a second because I don't think the people understand out here like how hard, how much this shit takes, how time this shit takes. They just think a nigga just doing shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
they think we're machines. To be honest with you,
machines. I don't really think people really understand like that. The time and the work.
Or the gratitude. They don't have gratitude for it.
Dealing with people's attitudes and shit like that and still sucking it up.
I give you...
you know what I mean?
When I was managing artists and dealing with people, I used to deal with people's attitudes all the time. I'd be like, yo, fam, chill the fuck out. Like, I can't deal with you. You can't have an attitude right now while we're trying to get something done. You need to be as open and as quiet as possible. You need to humble yourself. Some people don't correspond to that. They got no direction back home, and then they come into you to get some direction, and you're like, yo, I got 100 different things going on, and you still won't stress me out about this. It's a lot. Now, you've made a name, you got this, and you're talking about the stresses, and you need some time to take for your family and everything, because your daughter's getting older, obviously. Tell me about what you think this summer is going to be like for you, because I know you mentioned the summer's coming and everything.
The summer coming. I'm actually having a appreciation day.
Okay.
Cookout for the battle family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Giving back to all of them because
sweet
people that have been coming to my battles and all the battles that they've been coming to. We're gonna open the doors.
Okay.
It's gonna be some battles. Everything gonna be free.
Okay.
Food.
Nice.
Alcohol. Everything is free. It's Appreciation Day. Giving back like I like to do. You know what I mean? For people that have been spending their money all year. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm having about in June. And after that, I want to do the summer ground thing. I think JY, like I said, my partner, the battle JY.
Okay.
Ian. Everybody don't know him. We're going to do the summer ground battle card. But really, other than that, I'm just chilling right now.
I got you.
I'm chilling right. But the Whip Wop tournament definitely in August.
All right. You gonna take a little vacay? You gonna take a little trip out? Yeah. That's what I wanted to ask you. Like, you got any place you want to go?
I think this summer I'm gonna really,
take some time.
Yeah, not do too much.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm still gonna do my little annual shits. You know what I mean? You can't stop doing those. They already started.
That's a turnkey position. That's
really
a machine now.
Looks at it.
Yeah.
I mean, people waits for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're going to get a lot of texts around that time like, yo, B, so what can I do here and everything?
Yeah. We get donations from everybody in the town and everything. It's all love.
Anybody that you're out there now that you would like to work with that you just haven't worked with yet?
Yeah. It's this kid that's been hitting me. I get it. Like I don't know if people really believing what I be saying. I get hit with at least 20 artists a day.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like literally, I really get 20 artists a day that wants me like listen to their music or work with them. You know what I mean? Or what I think of it. Or what you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? And I'm grateful for it. Like you know what I mean? People
that's a
really,
big blessing.
Yeah. People really looking at me like you know what I mean? As a music. You know what I mean? That I have a good ear and I have a you know what I mean? Like I guess my name and my reputation is.
Let's just say what it is. Yeah. You're an industry insider or manager, whatever they're gonna call you, label you as, because the industry always has labels. At the end of the day, you're just a man who knows how to make moves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's with anybody in any.
And I appreciate with that. Like I take everybody, you know what I mean, DMs and texts and inboxes. Like I read everybody's shit. So
you do get back to people because I mean, even for me, I was surprised because I was like, man, this dude got no time for no podcast right now. But he got back to me, y'all. He got back to me. Not a lot of people, and I can say that honestly. Some people think they're bigger than what they are, and they don't get back. I appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? Now, tell me what kind of advice can you give to a new artist right now that's like maybe just now they just put a couple songs on SoundCloud and they made it on their first performance. What do you think they should do right now? What do you think is going on?
Right now, just a new artist right now. If they just starting out, like just keep on getting in the studio.
Like he's a 22-year-old rapper who's really got aspirations.
Just keep on going to the studio.
Go to the studio.
You know what I mean? Do your paperwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get
your paperwork right is damn for sure.
Get your paperwork right. You know, if you're gonna do original beat, buy that beat. Yeah. You know what I mean? Buy every beat that you could buy, and just stay in the studio and do shows. Okay. You know what I mean? It's not that niggas don't want to do showcases and don't want to sell tickets and don't want to pay $400 for 3 minutes. like we did everything. Yeah. So I know all about it. Yeah. So but just just stay in the studio and do shows, man, and rub the shoulders with the people. You know what I mean?
Networking is not
Don't stay behind the computer. The computer game is good too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's there. So it's there for us to network on the computer, but it's good to get out there too. Right.
You need to rub the shoulders and let the people see you in person and talk to the people, man. Because if you ain't shaking hands and kissing babies, as they say, you ain't really doing much. I'll tell you that right now.
Facts.
Now, where can they find you, bro? And what kind of, and just let me know where they can find you, and just let them know the next thing you got going on that you want everybody to be at.
You can find me at Instagram 40 Love Nation _ AK Life. You can follow my music plays. You can find my music page 40 Love _ Nation. My battle page is CGBL Nation.
There's a lot of pages to follow.
Yeah, I got a little clothing line page called Slap Gear.
We didn't even talk about the clothing line because I was like, hold on.
I'm about to drop that back in the mid-fall. You know what I mean? And Facebook, County Ground Battle League Debate. You know, all the battle artists that follow battle rap.
Are we getting like one central website to go to eventually?
You know, I thought the website game was dead, but I see it coming back though. I see the website game is really coming back. So yeah, me and JY were just talking about getting the website done.
Because I was like, there's a lot to follow, but but if you have one central website,
but that's the name of the game now.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram is 40 Love Nation _ AK Life.
And that's the best way to follow you, to follow what's going on.
Yeah, if you want to listen to the Voice of the County mixtape I just put out, it's on SoundCloud, Klus 40 Love. Okay. You know what I mean? Just type in Klus 40 Love and Voice of the County mixtape. Nice. It's on there. Just put it on there. Got Singles, Benjamin County. You know what I mean?
Anybody that you want to shout out or send a shout out to?
Shout out to 4 Records. Shout out to Z. Shout out to L Money. Right. Free Money Mail. Free Scrap. You know, 40 Love Nation is the click. You know, AK, CO. You know, you're ready.
Yes, sir. Yes,
4
sir.
Forward.
All right, y'all. So, y'all heard my man. Thank you so much for being on the show, man.
My brother.
I really appreciate this, brother.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
Yo, man. So you know where to check this man out, man. Again, Klus, appreciate everything you've done. And yo, I'll catch y'all next week, man. Thank you for checking out the last couple shows, man. I have gotten a lot of responses, and it's been a downloaded.
Moving, kid. I see you, man.
The downloads have moved over.
In a minute, we about to be in a loft somewhere doing this podcast.
That would be dope, brother.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
It's gonna come, man.
We close to hitting well over 500 downloads, man. And we only a few months in.
Push it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Push it.
And listen, man. If you believe in a dream, you can do it, man. But you gotta believe it when you see it, and you gotta see it to believe it. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all next week, man. Y'all be safe, man.